Do you remember the other day when I said that gardening in Central Texas is not for the faint of heart? Well, I have some evidence of why I say that. There's all these little black things on there. That is worm poop. Now, there is your pooper. Let's see if I can get him in focus. There he is. And we've got to get this stopped before they devour. Look what they're doing. This is what they're doing. They love these flowers. They're literally eating the flower. They're eating some of the leaves too. Oh, here's another one. Look, there's another culprit. So I'm gonna dig around in my bag of tricks and see what I can find. Here is what I'm pulling out of my bag of tricks to see if we can kill off all these worms. This is diatomaceous earth. And I'm gonna sprinkle that all over that plant. The diatomaceous earth actually cuts up the bellies of soft-bellied insects and worms, and I think it will do the trick on these guys. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get, no, Stuart, no baby, get some diatomaceous in this little strainer, and then we're just going to tap it, tap, 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 all over this plant. And as these worms crawl around it, it will kill them. It's dust bath time here. The chickens have picked this area of beside the house. They have just completely turned up all the dirt. Oh yeah. Oh, there's favorite hen. That black one right there, that's favorite hen. That's her name. You remember a few weeks ago, these trees were bare. They had no leaves on them. These are pecan trees. These are native Texas pecan trees. And just a couple weeks ago, they had no leaves. They were completely bare. And now look at them. I love the first green of the pecan trees. It is the most vibrant, beautiful green, just breathtaking. This is one of the reasons why we bought this particular house, are these trees right here. All right, here's a great example of armadillo damage. Look at my bed. Now, fortunately, right in this spot, I didn't have much except for I had some zucchini starting. They're gone. And just look, they just like turn over the dirt. They burrow in there. Thank goodness this zucchini is still here. But look, that pepper, he gone. No good. This one, okay. This one, look, his little roots are all exposed. I might be able to salvage him if I get him under the ground and get him some water quickly. Look at that. He was definitely, that little armadillo, enjoying the roots on those plants, which are weeds. So I'm totally cool with that. These are some little sunflowers that we started by seed a week or two ago. So I just need to get them some water. They look good. Let's see. Oh, more damage over here. I planted sunflower seeds. You guys remember we planted sunflower seeds and they were starting to come up. But now look. All kinds of little holes. I mean, just all my seeds just overturned. Really, really disheartening. No real damage in this bed, which, you know, these plants are doing horribly. Why couldn't they have gotten in here? This bed, perfectly fine. I still got my zucchini. I've got some sunflowers coming up, some zinnia seeds. Here's those zinnia seeds we planted. They're coming up good. Here's some volunteer sunflowers. These are zucchini, or yellow squash, it looks like. So these are doing really well. So happy about this. But oh dear, look at this bed. Wow. This tomato, salvageable, yes, but wow, the damage. And then look, remember we planted all these beets? Look what they've done. It's just ridiculous. Those two tomatoes are okay, although they look like they're doing nothing. They look horrible, so we're gonna give them some fertilizer. This bed just destroyed. Oh, and my cherry tomato, look. That was doing so good and it's dead. This guy, salvageable, we'll just get him upright. And maybe most disappointing of all, because they were just starting to really get good, were my parsleys. Look, we had those beautiful parsley starts. They're gone. Oh, on a good note, there's always something to be happy about. Look, I've got bees all over my thyme. Let's see if I can get over there for you. Yes. Can I zoom in on that guy? Where is he? There he is. Now that makes me happy. That makes me really happy. Oh yes, the buzzing. They just love these thyme flowers. Our tarragon doing great. Our dill seeds also completely devoured. So, a little bit heartbreaking today. A little bit heartbreaking, I can't lie. This is the kind of stuff that'll make you cry. Oh good, I've got one butternut squash seed that's coming up right there. But the rest of this bed is almost complete devastation. I mean, they went to town in here. Thank goodness my peas are looking okay. Didn't bother my peas. My radishes looking okay. They got in here a little bit. Green beans okay. Yay. Cucumbers okay. Good. Well, I mean, oh yeah, this tomato plant, dang. Yeah, that one's about gone. I think we might be able to salvage them. We'll see. Heartbreaking. Well, just my luck, wouldn't you know it? I get down here, I'm gung-ho, I'm ready to get gardening, and for the first time in a long time, it's raining. Can you hear it? Hitting the metal roof up there? Oh, so I can't be mad. There's no way I can be mad about it raining on my gardening time. Meanwhile, the big guy found, that's his favorite pastime. Let's find a big log and chew it up and eat some grass. Right, bud? Yeah. Stuart doesn't like the rain, so he stays undercover with me. All right, let's jump back out there. So I picked up these yesterday at HEB. They look really good. I want to try these Romano Bush Garden Beans. Never tried these before. And I just kind of touched up this bed that the armadillos had destroyed. There used to be a cherry tomato here. And there used to be a zucchini coming up there. Other than that, everything is still here, just looking kind of sad. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to plant a couple more squash seeds. I also got this squash. Look at this one. I want that. So I'm going to plant some of those in kind of a couple of these little open areas. These are volunteer sunflowers, so I let those come up. That one too, that's a volunteer sunflower. And then all along this back here, I'm going to plant these Romano bush beans. They're in. I've got the Romano garden beans all down this. Got a couple new squash seeds in. Time to water them in. I know it's kind of rainy today, but I don't trust it. Plus, a surefire way to make sure it actually does rain is to water your garden. Seriously, guys. All right, I'm gonna let those water in and get to thinking about the next bed I need to tackle. All right, a little weeding and some magical mulch. There's my mulch I used, and weeded out those weeds that don't belong here. Left behind the volunteer sunflowers, 2 yellow crookneck or yellow squashes that we grew from seed, and then the zinnias we grew from seed. So now that we've got these guys weeded and mulched and watered, I'm excited to see how fast they grow. Okay, moving over to another bed. This bed was pretty devastated by the armadillos. All dug up, lost a couple plants. So I'm gonna clean it up, get water on it. You can just see how dry this dirt is with no rain. So plant some more squashes and see how we can make this guy turn around. Remember what I said, gardening in Central Texas, not for the weak of heart. Let me show you another reason why it's not easy. In fact, sometimes it can be downright physically painful. These are fire ants, and that is a fire ant mound that I just uncovered while I was reorganizing and cleaning up this bed. Look at that swarm. We're gonna get some fire ant killer on that. No, it is not organic. No, it is probably not great to put next to the food you eat, but I cannot have that in my garden. Not only is they horribly painful, but they will also eat a lot of the plants that I am planting. So I'm gonna have to kill them. No, I don't like putting chemicals in my garden. I hate it, as a matter of fact. But after 25 years of living in Central Texas and trying to garden here, I've learned that sometimes you have to pick your battles, and unfortunately this is one that I won't win unless I do use something really, really harsh. So I've tried everything, all the organic stuff. Nothing really works. They just move. Well, I don't need them moving in my garden. I need them dead. So gotta do what you gotta do. All right, I sprinkled the killer. I liken this to a nuclear bomb going off. It's nothing I like doing. I don't want it to happen, but it's kind of a necessary evil. Hopefully this will kill this mound and get it out of my bed once and for all. Sorry guys, gotta be done. Meanwhile, cleaning up this bed really nicely. Salvaged that pepper back there. This one is actually looking great. That's an Anaheim. And then I've cleared some spots here for some new squash seeds. Oh, remember, this is our mint that I let come up all along the edges. I pull it up everywhere else, but I don't pull it up along the edges. I just think it's pretty. And heck, it smells fantastic. And in the summer, if I want, spearmint tea or something, I can come down and get some. These peppers are, gosh, that one, he was in bad shape, but I think I'm salvaging him. I'm gonna plant another pepper here that I bought yesterday. Gonna do squash seeds in these open areas here where there were squashes, but now I only have one left. That wasn't even the dogs are so happy. It feels good outside today. It's nice and cool. Okay, I got this bed cleaned up, ready to go. Fire ants are dying. I replanted that with a fresh pepper I bought yesterday at HEB. In these holes, I now have new squash seeds. We're gonna try again. Salvage those. Gave it a nice full water. That bed is looking good. And now I'm moving on to this bed. And this bed, the armadillo didn't cause any damage here. But it's just sad. It hasn't like grown hardly at all. And there's lots of grass in it that needs to be yanked out. And so I'm gonna plant some squash seeds, plant some more of these peppers I bought yesterday, and just get this bed cleaned up. Okay, this bed, another bed done. So we got these guys. I kind of piled up some dirt higher up around their bases. They were just kind of looking sad. Again, it's from no water. So I don't know if I'm gonna be able to save that one, but I'm trying. We're gonna fertilize these guys. I've soaked them heavily. I've planted some squash seeds. Planted 2 more new peppers that I bought yesterday, that one and that one. And now we are moving on to this bed, which is sad. This one definitely was partially destroyed by the armadillo, and it's just so dry. It's got to get some water on it, and there's a lot that's going well in here, but you can't tell just because it needs water so bad. So I'm gonna get them worked on. Okay guys, I've been working hard. I've been getting really dirty, and it is now raining again, which is so exciting. But I guess we're gonna call it a wrap today, otherwise I'm just gonna stand out here in the rain. I've got a lot of stuff done. Thanks for watching today. Let me know what you want to see more of, what I can show you, what questions you have. Otherwise, we're just gonna watch this garden grow all summer, and that's just exciting and fun in itself. So, hope you're doing good. Thanks for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe. Bye. Got the ponies out grazing today. So much green grass. We let them out into the rest of the yard. Dunbar and Ace, our little mowers, taking care of some business.